dogs are vegan. What? All right, listen, there was a study that came out a couple of years ago that looked at different diets that dogs were eating, and they actually found that dogs eating a vegan diet had a healthier, happier life. And there is some evidence to support that. One of them being that it limits methionine, which is an essential amino acid, but guess what else likes methionine to live off of? Cancer cells. So if we limit the intake of methionine in dogs with cancer, that could be a treatment strategy. Does that mean that all dogs should be vegan? No, it does not. I think what you need to do is look at your dog and decide what's important. Many people want their dogs and cats to be vegan, but for cats, this is an absolute no-no because they are obligate carnivores. Can they eat vegan diets and survive? Yes, they can. Will they thrive? Maybe not. So what I'd encourage you to consider is that more plant-based foods in your pet's diet is a good thing, and that some no-meat days is not such a bad thing either. There's another interesting study looking at pets in South Africa, Laotian street dogs, and dogs that were kind of indoor-outdoor, if you will, in India, so eating some commercial food and some just scavenged food. And what they did in this study is compare the microbiome of these dogs to ancestral dogs' microbiome. And guess which dog had the most close microbiome? It was Laotian street dogs. They had the most similar microbiome to ancestral canine poop. What are these dogs eating? They're eating scavenged stuff. In Laos, they do not eat a high animal protein diet. So they're eating a lot of rice, a lot of vegetables, and then kind of whatever else is out there. And whatever else is out there also includes our poop. That's a whole nother discussion. So can your dog be vegan? It can. I would encourage you, though, to feed a high-quality protein source at least 2 to 3 times a week, because I think that there are a lot of nutrients in the animal flesh that simply we cannot get out of a vegan diet. I'm a proponent of feeding grains and beans to dogs. I believe that dogs evolved with us, and these are things that we were all eating and have been eating since we were able to scavenge them, and since the advent of agriculture 10,000 years ago, we've all been eating these things. Now, many will argue that 10,000 years is not sufficient to create an epigenetic change or a change in terms of how we can process these foods, but I think the science is saying that that is not true.
תזונת ולנטינה על הכלבים והחתולים שלכם. הצטרפו לקבוצת הפייסבוק שלנו, תזונת ולנטינה, לכלבים וחתולים לפי ההגיינה הטבעית.
Dear Dog Life,